Hello, beautiful people. Future me. Welcome to another round of me trying to improve in programming. We will be doing Angular. And first we'll start with 3 minutes of... It's shifted for the fuck's sake. Here we go. 3 minutes of typing exercise and 35 minutes of me learning something, hopefully. So let's get into it. Let's listen. This, yeah. Oh. Ah. Horrible. It will be horrible. Try to react to my country. Okay, it's like, oh wow, I'm Czech Republic. Wow, is that how we? Is that how you do it? Okay. Oh. What, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, how are people making reaction to their country? Like, how how does that work? Oh, 43, that's horrible. Okay. Well, and we will be. Well, I'll start the timer and we will do something in here. Yeah, the passive events. I'm still not sure what the passive events is, but now I know I can do it in Angular. Yay! I still have a free subscribers. No shit. Nice. Custom events with event emitter. Oh, yeah. you just create event emitter, you assign it, then you push in data. But creates event emitter and expose it as property. Yeah, so that's a property, but that's an instance. This would like imply for me that you are actually calling a static method on event emitter, and that's not what is happening. Or maybe it is. Here's the component, and I want on the item detail. They are creating an instance in here, you see. And if we have a look in on the implementation, and I will have a look at what it was. It was emit. So let's look for emit. Okay, that looks good. And it doesn't show shit in here, so I have no idea. That's kind of big file, so do see that 2000 lines, and we are like at the beginning, for the fuck's sake. Holy fuck, look at that. 15,004. That's huge. Okay, emit value. Holy fuck, that's interface. And that's fucking. There may be multiple interfaces. I'm thinking. Yeah, there's a lot of interfaces. Like, hold on. There's a. And it is just interface. Where is this implementation, huh? Geography, okay. Let's have a look on something which can get me banned.
Hey Barbie.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Do you remember Czechoslovakia?
Check a what?
Yeah, I was alive for that.
Yeah,
It's time to learn geography.
No! Hey everybody, I'm your host Barbie. We have reached our last and final country starting with a C, the Czech Republic, which
Yeah?
technically just changed its English name to Czechia.
You mean that place in Russia with all the problems?
No, that's Chechnya.
Didn't you say that was that thing on the Croatian flag?
No, that's the Czechy.
King me.
No, that's checkers.
Bishop to C5?
No, that's chess.
You mean Big Buford Burgers?
No, that's the restaurant checkers.
Isn't that the thing with the hotel?
No, that's a check-in.
Danny Tanner?
Okay, let's start this episode.
What the fuck?
Czech Republic, you're like the heart of Central Europe, the bridge between East and West. First of all, the country is located in Central Europe, landlocked, surrounded by Germany, Poland, Slovakia, and Austria. The country is
Yes.
divided into 13 regions, with the capital city of Prague centrally located in the western half of the country. Now here's the thing, the Czech Republic kind of has a strong sense of regionalism. If you've ever heard the word Bohemia or Bohemian, regardless of whether or not the context behind the word is used to connotate a Slavic geographic location and people group, it's referencing this general area of the Czech Republic. However, be careful you do not call the entire place Bohemia. You will anger the entire eastern part of the country. This is because the Czech Republic
Maybe.
is kind of made up of three distinct regional identities.
Depends on the people.
That are kind of competitive with each other. In addition to Bohemia, there's Moravia and Little
Some-
Silesia, who kind of wanders off and pays more attention to Poland than Czechia. Although there isn't a distinct line of
That's
division,
not true.
generally, Moravia is located here, with these three regions overlapping, as Czech Silesia dominates the small area in the upper east corner of the country. Also, do not refer to Czechia as an Eastern European country. They
Yeah.
are Central Europe. Otherwise, the
No
Czech
one's
Republic
like it.
doesn't really hold on to any external territories. I mean, they technically leased out 3 ports in Hamburg. Although they aren't considered exclaves,
Really?
they technically leased out 3 ports in Hamburg. Although they aren't considered exclaves, they're used as free ports for trade since Czechia is landlocked. These ports will revert back to Germany though in 2028. By the way, for current relevancy purposes, full disclosure, I'm going to intermix calling the country Czechia and Czech Republic throughout this video, so you'll never know which one I'll call it next. It's like a mystery game. The second and third largest cities, Brno and Ostrava, can be found in the regions of Morava and Silesia.
Oh, this is where I fucking live.
Between just cities, Brno and Ostrava can be found in the region.
So this whole, yeah, but they are showing this, but no, but this is Prague, and I live like over there. Well, it had to turn right, and then I would be able to see it. But this is, you see, it's like, oh, Brno, no, this is Prague, and this is incorrect. This is where I was like 30 minutes ago.
Regions of Morava and Silesia and
This is, I'm not sure if this is correct, but that one wasn't.
competition between Prague can get pretty heated in a friendly way, but you know, in a don't push my buttons and I won't.
No, really. In Prague, no one cares about those cities.
Stab you friendly way. The funny thing is, there really aren't any suburbs in the country. I mean, the city just kind of ends and then it becomes countryside like right away. Speaking of the countryside, let's talk about the landscape and stuff now, shall we? Okay, so just being completely upfront, the Czech Republic may not be the most forest-ridden country in Europe. A lot of the land outside of urban centers is tilled and irrigated in irregularly shaped crop fields. The country only has 4 national parks. However, with whatever nature zones they do have, they go all out. I mean, parts of the freaking Narnia movies were filmed here. First of all, if you look at Czechia from space, you'll notice that the entire country is kind of shaped like a bowl, encased by mountains on all sides. This makes the country a perfect drainage basin for various rivers like the Elbe, Vltava, and Morava rivers. Closer to the outside of the borders are rolling green hills and low mountains that speckle the country with the occasional forest and classical Bohemian and Moravian castle perched on the summits. Then you have that weird small desert that's barely like a kilometer wide. Otherwise, most of the country is
Oh, really?
kind of flat
We
with
have
small
that?
undulations here and there loaded with barley and wheat fields. Don't be fooled though. Barley and wheat, although good for bread and cereals, is important for the crown prize commodity
Beer.
that usurps all other Czech products. Beer! Yes. Beer. The Czech take beer very seriously. You thought the Germans and Irish had a
Well, it
heavy beer
usually
culture?
sucks.
You obviously have not met a Czech mate. No, but seriously, the Czech Republic has the highest beer consumption per capita than any other country in the world at around 145 liters per person per year. Nonetheless, driving while drunk
Our president
is
is
a serious
idiot.
crime with incredibly harsh punishments. They take the policy with almost zero tolerance. So just remember, when in Czechia, keep your drunken fights and mental breakdowns where they belong, at home with your family. Speaking of family,
You know, we might be famous for the most consumption per capita, whatever, right? But if I see some people which are like fighting each other and misbehaving and drunken it's always foreigners. But I live in the city center,
a
so
favorite pastime
maybe
that many
that's
Czech
why.
families have is going mushrooming, in which they go out for hikes and pick wild edible mushrooms and bring them back home to cook.
Yeah.
The Czech economy is really heavily centered around industry and manufacturing, though, especially in the automotive department. Car production alone makes up about 18% of all exports and employs millions across the country. Let's talk more about the employees now, shall we?
Well, I'm not sure if it employs millions because there is only 10 millions of us. So I'm not sure if there's like a million people working in the industry.
In a nutshell, the Czech Republic is the most stable and prosperous of the post-communist states of Europe. First of all,
Oh, really?
the country has around 10.5 million people and has the lowest unemployment rate in all of the European Union. When it comes to ethnic makeup, things are kind of
Yeah,
weird. And
everyone has a job. Every single one has a job. It's like if you want a job, you will get it, no problem.
hilarious because officially there's a huge group of undeclared people. Although by all reasonable statistics, over 90% of the country is ethnically Czech, although only 65% of the country deliberately identifies as Czech, where 25% is unspecified. And the reason is because in the census, they left nationality as an optional item to check off, and a ton of people in the country just kind of dismissed that part. Whereas the
Yeah, like a lot of people just don't give a shit at all.
rest of the country either identifies as Moravian or Slovak or other, the largest groups being Ukrainians and surprisingly Vietnamese. Yeah, apparently Czechia is a hotspot for the Vietnamese. Who would have guessed?
Oh
Of
yeah,
course,
there's a
Czech
lot
is
of
the official
Vietnamese.
language, a Slavic-based tongue that is mutually intelligible to the Slovaks across the border, and slightly
Not really. I'm from the western part of the Czech Republic, and I had a real problem to understand anyone.
off, but still kind of understandable to the Poles. The interesting thing is that Czech is the only language that uses the R
But now I can understand it and speak it a little bit. So well,
letter that makes the sh sound.
it's r. It's not r. It's r, and it's in my name.
I'll let this
But to be fair, there is a lot of people in Czech Republic which are not able to pronounce it correctly either.
guy explain.
The actual letter itself is pronounced ersh, but when you see it in a word, it's
It is not r.
pronounced differently. You don't see here ersh eka. This means river, by the way. Instead, it's pronounced rzeka.
Holy fuck! Why is the guy who I would consider to have speech impediment explaining how to pronounce the hardest pronounceable letter in the Czech or whatever?
One thing that absolutely sets the Czech apart, though, would have to be its distinguishable architecture.
And by the way, this is not like montage. I can actually, it's not like stitch two pictures together. This is like next to my building, and you can make this picture.
That incorporates both classical Baroque and Gothic elements with ornate colonnades embellishing the foyers and corridors.
Yeah, maybe. Ech, holy fuck. Oh, so Church of St. Nicholas. Here is beautiful library in here, and it's like one of the Charles University faculty has in there. The Department of Mathematics and Physics. Beautiful place. Yeah. This one has been completed at the beginning of the previous century, like 1918 or something, and they were building this shit for like 600 years.
Home to a plethora of world-renowned composers, artists, and even one Nobel Prize literature winner, the Czechs hold their ground in culture. Long story short, like almost every other country in Europe, the Czechs have a long history of complex kingdoms, empires, duchies, reformations, alliances, battles, unions, revolutions, splits, and even for a while...
Well, basically, we were just occupied by many people.
being part of the Eastern Bloc. But basically, all you really have to know is that through it all, they've still retained their unique sense of nationalistic Central European Slavic identity. They also have an interesting sense of diplomatic identity, such we will discuss in...
Really?
Czechia, once again, has a long history with its neighbors that takes too long to explain, but in the shortest way I can put it, as part of the former Austro-Hungarian Empire, the Czechs still retain quite a close tie to Austria and Hungary, even after the dissolution of the empire in the early 20th century. But then we get to
Really?
Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein had a few problems with castles and land that they used to own in the area, and for a while didn't even recognize the country as legit until 2009, when they were finally like, fine, whatever.
Really?
In general, they are good friends with the Visegrad group of countries, Poland, Slovakia, and Hungary. These countries have incredibly good business and governmental cooperation. Their best friend would have to be, hands down, though, Slovakia. They're more than just friends.
Yeah.
They're basically
They are brothers.
like conjoined twins that were separated at the head back in the 90s. It was the most peaceful split, and to this day, Czechs and Slovaks will always walk hand in hand. In conclusion, the Czech Republic is like the Slavic brother that grew up, got a job, and kind of only reluctantly shows up to family reunions when it's really absolutely necessary. Stay tuned, Denmark is coming up next.
Okay. let's finish this thing. Holy fuck, that's loud, right? Is it good now? Sorry for that. I fucked up. Yeah, so thank you for coming. So. See ya. Bye bye. Thank you. Shukrum. Shukrum. Is it? I think Sukrum. Shukrum is thank you. I think in Arabic. Okay, yeah, and we did not find out shit in here, right? It just emits something, and then what? Here they have a subscribe, so that's observable. Can I find like the implementation of this? Score is like forms, router, switching components now. Okay, I don't know. That's a rabbit hole. So let's pretend it's not here. Let's even the meter does shit. Okay. What next? So what I was trying to find out is if, well, it cannot be the method of that, because this is interface, right? So there's no implementation whatsoever. So, well, I still did not find out that. How the fuck the program know how to deal with it? Just event emitter. So it just has like few of those. What? And now is it like constant? What the fuck? I'm confused. So if I search for this in this file, oh, fuck, there's an interface. I have no idea. Anyway. Maybe that's shit. then you have to, in the parent component, which is the app component here. So, well, first of all, we can have a look in the HTML thingy, app component HTML, and here it is binded, right? Fuck. Visual inside here. Okay. So this is the magic thing. This is the how it is called in the child, and we are calling delete item with magical thingy dollar event, and this magic thingy then takes the data and shoves it in here somehow. And then you do something with it, and that's everything. Easy. Yeah, this is the stuff which I was correcting. This is not correct sentence in this tutorial. Holy fuck, this is also... This component makes a request, but it can't actually delete a hero. It's not deleting a hero at all. And it is changing the... this is wrong. Okay, so how is this missing required labels? What the fuck? This is never ending. Running your tests. Required labels target. Fuck that. Fuck that. If I will be able to merge it, I will write it on my CV just because I had to deal with this bullshit. Then I had to like change the source codes in there. Is it actually? It's not fucking... No, it was in the child, in the item detail component, and yeah, it's fucking here. So this should be changed also. And I would just delete this, and that would be it. So it should be something like scanned display warning message. This is how it should be. And I should not look at the number of the people which are looking at me. Because it's very low now. But that might be because it's late. Okay, so we change this. And where is this saved? I want to change it. Missing required labels. Okay, that's something which I probably fucked up. Find target, nothing. Okay, so where are the guidelines? Nothing else. Not, for fuck's sake. There's labels. Can I edit that? Okay, maybe that's something which I should not. Solve. We have a look at this. What does it say? It's a success. Oh, what the? And if I reload it, it will trigger. No, it shouldn't trigger. Oh, look. 2 pending checks. It's getting better and better. This is very, very, very ugly. Acquired one request. Global approvers, global doc approvers. Okay, so this is some tool which is kind of like managing the approvals, seems like. So this looks like The pull approve is like they will be just approving that. And then here are no details, so, and I cannot even see. I don't know what that is, but that looks better. This thing. And now I'm thinking we could change this thing over here as well. Let's try. Can I do it from here? Because it seems like it was like a link. Yeah, that's like region delete request. Event binding source. Yeah, I did get it right from somewhere. So that was live example. No, downloads. Is it somewhere in there? I had a maybe it's here somewhere. Is it fucking working? Is it loading? Is it like, what is it? So took a while. I think it might be somewhere in here. And that file was called. Hey, hello, beautiful people. Oh, so many people. 12. Wow. Nice. Ah, welcome back. Hey, Daria. It's nice to see you all. I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're. Did my keyboard shrink? No. Still the same. It's still small though. It's kind of small. It's pocket sized. I think it's 32. It was like experiment for me. I was curious if I can be productive with only 30 something keys. Yeah. Obviously. Now I'm using it for months and I don't want to use anything else. Go mouse only, yeah. 2 keys. I thought you will say something like 0 and 1. Which one? It's this guy. It's really bad page. I mean, but there are links. to where I bought it and so on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is no longer. Yeah, it's blah blah. Well, you can use the links here to Gergoplug's homepage, and that's the useful thing, I guess. The order is kind of mess. It should be fixed, but might never be. So I was searching for. Holy fuck! I did open it in the. Oh fuck! Okay, whatever. And this is item detail component. Item dash detail component, yes. Okay, so let's find that item detail component in many places. Okay, so oh, it's here. Look at that. I think. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, show them background. I think we found it. I think we find it. Event binding. TS. Look at me go. Now I will update project. And look how I will become a fancy. Well, thank you, but no, I had it before already. I just did not use it. No, they did not approve my pull request. So, let's see, and I have some like tests pending. Some test checks are pending. Well, this one, yeah, I submitted, and oh fuck me. I'm sorry. I cannot do that. I got the flu shot. I thought I disabled all the exercises. I will give you back the. Oh fuck me. Yeah, not today. I'm sorry. I'm after the vaccine shot, and they forbid me to do any kind of physical exercise. So I will be good boy, and I will not. Yeah, I missed one of them. But I think tomorrow I can do that again. Well, it will be here tomorrow. This one, the spool approve, is when I get like approvals, and I have no idea what this is, and maybe they have to like pull it in. But now look at this. Yes, because this is not correct. This is not correct at all. This actually, you know, if we have a look into, holy fuck, where is it? Here, delete a request. So it points to delete item, right? And that is in here, and that creates an alert. It doesn't delete shit. So this comment in here is incorrect. So we will delete this, but it can't actually create warning message. Or how did I formulate it? Can display. Okay, so I'll say can display. Display. Okay. Cool. So now I will try to create I guess. I don't know. I'm not expert, but I'm complaining about the stuff which are doing other people in code reviews a lot. I I am like in the architecture group now in the company. Yay! It doesn't say much, I know. And the code base I'm working on is yeah, it's there's a lot of things which can be improved. Well, I don't do buildings, but there is a lot of like trash and crashed things everywhere, so like software architect, I guess. Wow. Yeah, something to write on my CV, I guess, again. I wonder. Sometimes. Like last few days were really frustrating. Like really. I was there like bitch, I was like swearing so much about everything what is happening in there. But yeah, there are some benefits. You know, like there's not much of pressure on me, you know. The people really like me in there, and yeah, that's usually how it goes. And I had like really nice trial period. I already passed it, and my trial period was consisting of like my coworkers or my managers to have like conversation with me, which went something like this. It was like, well, PGB, you know, can you stay here with us? So that was my trial period in there, which was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. How can I ECS? Yeah. At one time, like few of my coworkers were organizing some kind of like a push towards the management, so I wouldn't leave, you know, to improve some things, so I would not go away, which was nice. Yeah, you're the man. Well, I'm not sure still. It's really nice people in there. I like them. It's very friendly. Like the front end part of the application is like total bullshit, garbage, unbelievable thing. But the people are nice. Like they were working like 150, 70, there were like 300 different developers which were like working on that project, and then they fired almost everyone and hired like me and some other guys. So ECS, can I? Yeah, priorities, right? This is not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what is the upstream for this. How can I do it in IntelliJ, for the fuck's sake? Menu. Git commit for match patch git manage remotes. Here we go. Yeah, so that's mine. That is mine. Now there is a question. How can I like update this version? If I have a look in here. Oh fuck, look at that. It did pull this. Like those fixes. That's funny. But other than that, I have like all the versions to see. Now I wonder, when I did clone it on, if I visit my page and I have here the Angular, which I did clone or fork or whatever. Oh fuck, that's Angular. That's not what I wanted. It's Coda Angular. Here we go. How do I update my this branch? 300 comments behind. Fetch upstream, maybe. Fetch and merge. Oh, nice. Nice. And now update project. And we will rebase. Really? That's the only thing which was there? Like, no way, I don't believe you. Oh, it's still working, okay. Still working, it's still in progress. So that makes sense. Oh, thank you and welcome, Trace28. Well, I don't care about this. I just want to make the change. And is that really like all of it? That's not right. Can I, oh, maybe this? Refresh, yeah. There will be a lot of commits, right? It's still doing something. Okay, so in that case, where was the yarn install? Okay, so we will do that. That was Alt F12, yes. And install. Yep, that's exactly what we need to do. Sync pure dependency, whatever. This is a little bit inconvenient, the beeping, blinking. And everyone is gone, that's okay. Okay, good. So this should... What is edit package JSON? It should be okay now, I think. Well, anyway. Now, what I want to do is when I have my thingy, I will make a branch, and then I want to create the pull requests somehow in here. So first step would be to create the where's this submission guidelines. Okay, so polls and filters, this is event binding. No, binding. Improve readability and clarity. Files changed. Interesting. Well, that's it's not. That was the dogs thingy. It has like the target thing in there. They don't have the issues. It's hard for me to get, like to find like or to get my head around this. Yeah. I should, well, maybe if I read all of this, it will be clear, but dude, that is a lot of it. Okay, so what I want to find out right now is if the name of the branch should have like something in it. But I don't think so. Sure, if you fork the repository, I did. Make your changes in grid. Create your patch, including appropriate test cases. Run the Angular test suite. Commit. Push. In GitHub, send a pull request to Angular master. Okay, cool. So we will create a new branch and it will be I cannot have spaces in here, right? No. Okay, fixing one line comment. It is event binding. Yeah. Okay, so create. Okay, now I will commit. Commit I will. Now, the commit message is important. They have some rules for that. So switch changes to a commit message. The commit message guidelines. And it will be type is build CI docs feed fix. Okay, so it will be fix. Fix and here will be fix one line comment to reflect code, reflect reality in code. Okay, so that's that, right? Let me check once. So type and short summary in present tense, not capitalized, no period at the end. So I think that is good. Then I'll do that. I always write there this thing, but it shouldn't be there. Okay, so that's good. And I do commit. The code analysis, I should have turned it off. The analysis. It will take forever. It will take forever. Cancel. Where is that setting, for the fuck's sake, in here? Here? Ah, here we go. Analyze. I don't want anything from that. I'll do commit. Nice. So now I will. How does it look like when I have some change and I select this here? I was trying to set it up like this at work. I was not able to for some reason. Yeah, but that's in the commit thingy, right? And not, so if I do okay, so we will push which we will. Okay, cool. Now what was there is this it was somewhere, yeah, after your pull request is merged. No, before. Submitting a pull request, commit all, and in GitHub send a pull request Angular master. Okay, so this is my thing, and event binding, fixing one line comment, yes. Compare and pull request, and it is as fix one line comment, change to reflect readability, encode a reality encode. So that should be good. Create pull request. That's my second pull request today. Commit message, I hope. And this is feature code style update, refactoring. No functional change, no API change. How can I fucking change this? Or how can I fucking change this? Edit. You describe code comment change update. No. And yeah. He's pro. I should go sleep. Okay, this is, I did create it, right? I don't have to do anything else. Fix one line comment change. I guess that's my second pull request. I have now 2 pull requests. That sounds awesome. Especially if they will like if they will approve it, then I will be contributor to Angular. Whoa, yeah, very important person me now. Yeah. Okay. Free viewers still. That's nice to have some people almost at midnight. But oh, hold on, I'm still recording. I'll stop.